taking good entries, having a good setup, and then taking good entries. Somebody said you don't need many trades. Somebody said you don't need many trades in order to become profitable, which is very true. You need just one good trade, and you don't need many positions to to make money. But uh, the long and short of it is that at least you need a good setup. Yeah. At least you need a good setup. So that is fine. Let me see if I can add one more asset. I think I've been following that asset to this step index. That is step index, step index, step index, step index. Where is it? Okay, so I have it. Um, where is this button? Where is this? Hmm. So I've also come to love this pair. It's a new pair that was introduced. The reason is because of the volatility. Small move and good profit. Small move, if you are losing, you are losing. So that is why I love it. I like the most volatile pairs because once you get the direction right, small move give you quite some good profits. But it comes down to your strategy. You have to be a master of it. That you'll not be wrong most of the time because one thing about trading is that if you have limited capital and you blow all the capital, it's going to be very difficult for you to bounce back. So you have to be very careful. So even when we started, Pelebos told us that we have to trade the non-volatile pairs, the assets that are not very volatile because of capital inadequacy. So that is it. Which markets? First, so I'm in the 75 one S trade. So um, the higher time frame. Please, are you seeing my screen?
Yes.
Great. From the weekly time frame, you can see a consolidation. All right. So many weeks of consolidation. Price is just moving sideways after selling for a long time and it has moved into a consolidation. One thing about consolidation is that it gives price time to decide which direction to go next. So mostly consolidations are just to tell you, wait, the market will what take its new direction so that you follow. But when you go to the lower time frames, whilst you are even waiting, you can still be trading the lower time frames, all right, whilst you wait for the higher time frame direction. So though we are in a consolidation, I think within the week I posted that because of how last week candle closed, this candle, we are going to be bullish, and I've been right. This candle opened here, traded down to give us this low, and then there is a reversal to the upside, which we are seeing currently. So current candle is what bullish. So going to the daily, we are looking for buy moves. All right. We can possibly find sell moves, but we are more interested in the buy moves. Buy moves. Yesterday, look at that strong candle. Yesterday was good for me because I traded this bullishness. I got it from the bottom. Somewhere here, I exited, found re-entry onto somewhere here. When we hit this high, final take profit was hit. So I left and slept. Woke up this morning, knowing that we are going to continue with the bullishness. All right. So we are going to have that strong bullish move again, bullish continuation because of the weekly calendar. So I was looking for entry today, and this is what I did. I went to H4 and saw that those of you that know fair value gap, price has what created this fair value gap. This candle's wick, and then this candle gave us a fair value gap. And then when market opened today, it started trading down from this black candle. So this is a retracement into the fair value gap, and we are going to see a continuation. So I was just waiting for a buy position, and that is what I caught on Sniper. So I had this here, and I went to the 1 hour, and on the 1 hour, I was just waiting for market to tap the line or inside of the fair value gap to just get inside of the fair value gap. Then I'll look for bullish confirmation and trade to the upside. So sometimes market reacts from the tip, the fair value gap. Once it touches it, it may give you a reaction. So once we touched it, I went to the lower time frame, 1 minute, to look for a sniper entry. And on the 1 minute, I was looking for buy confirmation. And if you want to know confirmation entries, I've done a video on my YouTube channel, which you can check later on. Easy Forex. I think I shared the channel on the page, on our WhatsApp page, so you can check. So I went 1 minute, and this is how I had my setup on the 1 minute. In fact, market is dancing up. On the 1 minute, this was where we touched the zone, and look at the wick rejection. So we had a market structure shift here. A market built this liquidity here. So this last down close candle became my order block, and that was where I put my entry. And my stop loss was right below here. I raised about $150 per position. I opened 3 positions. So the 3 together would be 450, which means that if the trade hadn't gone well, I was going to lose this amount of money. And I was comfortable because I have backup capital in my account to continue trading with. And once you had the market structure shift, liquidity, return to order block, and that was my entry. So I'm still currently in the trade. We are in a consolidation right now, and maybe price will manipulate the lows, or it goes up again, possibly, or it can decide to go up from here. Any of these things can be seen on this asset. Any questions so far? If you have any question. We're wondering how I caught that buy. Yes, market wants to drop it deeper. So I'm holding. If it takes me out, fine, but I'll look for re-entry. So I have to maintain the composure. It's 2,500. We are coming down. Now around 1,000. Somebody will panic and close. In case I lose it or I don't have a problem, I'll look for re-entry. Right? So it's about psychology. You have to be psychologically strong to know that you have to trust your analysis and trust your position and allow market to do its own thing. Hi. Anybody here with a question? I'm not hearing you well, your network. So currently price is
Yes, sir.
rebalancing this fair value gap. So I want to see this candle hold so that we keep going up. We are trading from this supply zone. That is why the sell is becoming strong. But once we break out of that, markets will move. Please come again with your question. I didn't get it. All right. So since nobody was talking, can continue. So price is normally attracted to gaps, imbalances. So yeah, filling this fair value gap here. And this is an order block. If anything, it should hold price so that we go up. But if it fails, price may come back to the entry level here. That'll be it. We have 10 minutes to 12 and want to see how price will move. So we will come back to it. Maybe price will want to visit the fair value gap proper. It wants to push down further into the fair value gap proper for another takeoff by 12 noon. So that happens, fair enough. But if we turn from here also, fair enough. So I'll continue to encourage you to polish the knowledge you have. It's very rewarding, you know. When I started, it was a difficult journey for me because of the losses here and there, but now it's paying off. It's paying off. And you know, Forex offers you freedom. Those of you that have been doing Ponzi schemes and all those things, I will advise you to quit. Focus on paying money, learn the skill to trade. You have your own capital at your back office to trade, and you have no fears. The only fear will be the losing aspects, and that can be managed. So tomorrow you won't wake up and somebody has run away with your hard-earned money. You know, that is what trading offers you. So take some time and learn it.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Please, I wanted to ask, the fair value gap you drew on the H, is it the M5 and M15 or M5? You drew some fair value gap there.
Yeah, M5, this one.
Is it is it from the H4 fair value gap? Because yes, I realized that the candle, you did not mark the candle right after the bullish one, but you've rather marked the, is it the doji or the pain bar there? No, not
This
that one. The up one. No, the up one.
this one.
So after the bull, but I know the fair value gap is the first three candles. So where they don't meet. So the long momentum bullish candle after the small one, you didn't mark that one. If there's a reason to that,
Okay, the reason is
I don't
simple.
know if you are getting. Yeah,
Yeah, I get it. So the fair value gap is actually from here, this candle,
yeah.
this candle, and this candle. The reason I use this side is because these candles have already filled a part of it, and the part that is left to be filled is here to here. I don't know if the explanation sounds right.
Yes.
I should go over.
Go one more time.
So this was the fair value gap. But I realized this candle's wick has already filled the part, and these candles have already filled the part. So the part that is left unfilled, that is where I marked.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That is my reason, yeah.
Okay. 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 Thank you.
Welcome. So I'm expecting this candle to hold price. That's our bullish order block. So those who want to buy can buy from here, put your stop loss right beneath it. Once you are hit, you are hit. That is all. You were not wrong, just the market decided to drop down further. Maybe price might visit the H4 order block again, 6 minutes to 12. Maybe, just maybe, just maybe. But you see the price action here. Price is struggling to break this order block. So once it is broken, then we know that it may further break the lows. So we keep holding to see what will happen. So let's jump to a different asset. You'll come back to this one later. Any asset you want us to look at? So basically, my entries are fair value gaps and other blocks. I've reduced my entries to this.
So let's let's look at the VIX 75. Let's see.
Okay, so with 75 on the weekly time frame, we have been bullish. All right, current price action, we have been bullish here. Two strong bullish candles. Last week we had a pullback, a little pullback, and we closed as a bullish pin bar. Those of you that came to do the candlestick anatomy with me, this is a bullish pin bar. It signals that the bulls are still in the market. So upon seeing that close, this week opened, right? And I knew that we are most likely to also continue being bullish. I tried to catch some sales, but it couldn't really work well. So I changed my bias to bullish. And going to the daily time frame for further and better information, you can see that we have entered the consolidation phase here. Equal highs and equal lows with weak rejections to the upside. So I told you that consolidation tells you to wait for where price want to go, then you follow. But when you go to the lower time frame, because you are bullish bias, you can still be buying. Or once you know what you are doing, sometimes I'm in the trade selling. The next 5-10 minutes, I've changed the bias, I'm buying. It's because I know what I'm doing. I'm just scalping the market like that. If you want to stay one-sided, then we are bullish from the weekly time frame. On the daily, we are consolidating. But yesterday's candle, look at it, how it closed. A doji, an indecision candle. So price has no willingness to continue down, even though this is what a bearish engulfing pattern, where the bearish candle covered the body of the bullish candle, telling us the best way in control. But yesterday told us that the sellers have lost interest and the buyers are taking over today. So today's candle opened where yesterday candle closed, somewhere here. We traded down a bit, but we failed to break this candle's low or take out the liquidity. So this is a low, and we have a higher low here. So once you have a low and a higher low, what is that confirming to you? We are looking at a bullish trend. So where we say in a bullish trend, we have higher highs and higher lows, where market keeps moving in this fashion. So this one will be your low, higher low. This one will be your high, higher high, and higher low. Sometimes it's not as perfect as I've drawn. You see something like this. So this one will be a low, and this one will be a higher low, as we can see here, as I indicated. So moving from the daily time frame to H4, we can see the strong bullish candles that are just going like that. So those who do support and resistance will see this area as what? Strong support. Why? Because it has been tested multiple times. It came, it was rejected, we pushed up. Price came back, we had a rejection, we pushed up. Took out this high with wicks, not a break of structure anyway. Market sold back down to support and it's still holding. And today we are going up in that fashion. So we are still bullish. And on the 1 hour, we see this move here ended at the bottom here where price hit the support. So if we were watching on the 1 hour after price hit the support, we could have taken action because of the weak rejections here. We could have started buying somewhere here, stop loss below the zone, and then go for some high as a target for TP here. But since we missed that, anyway, I didn't miss it much, but I closed prematurely, and today I found entries again. Those who are doing the copy trading, yesterday when I was about to sleep, I had to close to see it. Today we are buying, so we have market take out this high with a wick. It retraced into this other block and it's acting as support, and we are pushing up. So if you want to follow the current price action, look at this fair value gap. That is how I follow price. I'll wait for market to retrace into it. Then I'll switch to like 5 minutes for sniper entry. Like currently, look at it on the 5 minutes. This is the other block that is holding price. So that is how I do my entries. I'll enter here, put my stop loss below the other block. If I'm wrong, I want to get out as quick as possible. That is the 75 for you. Thank you so much. If you want us to look at a different asset, we can check it out. So we have a very strong push on this 75 oneness. It's 12 o'clock. And because of how the previous candle closed, we are most likely, we are running out of time. We have 10 minutes to end this session. It's 12 o'clock and my 2-hour candle, I want to check from 10 to 12 how the candle closed. You can see that it was a bullish candle, but sellers sold the candle and almost closed as a bearish candle. So is that a gravestone doji or a candlestick? When you have a doji with the tail pointing up like that, mostly when the next candle opens, it starts trading up. All right, it continues trading up. So maybe that is what we are going to see here, the 2-hour time frame. You see it on the higher time frame. Sometimes that is how it works. And if you remember, that is how I got my bias for the week on the 75 oneness. It was the same candle, a similar candle, let me say so. Last week's candle. See, it was a bullish candle. The sellers sold to this side and it closed. The next candle opened, traded down small, and then started buying. It's the same thing we are seeing on the 2-hour. So if you understand candlestick anatomy, if you don't spend time to study it and the psychology behind, it will do a lot of good. So we have this candle closing almost with no body. The wick is visible, but the body is flat. It's flat. It tells you that the sellers took control and sold the candle. So who knows? If the current candle will just continue like that. And if that happens, we are going to have an evening star formation. Sorry, morning star, which consists of a bearish candle, a doji, and then a bullish candle engulfing the second candle. So that would be an engulfing pattern. So So once price is able to push away from there, when price returns to the zone, you can take a buy again. So that is it. Any other assets? Are we online?
Yes, we are here.
Okay.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Yes, we are there. Oh.
7 minutes to go. Please and please don't abolish your career or your trading career. The way I've spent money on this thing, just to get the knowledge. I see this one I pay, I see that one I pay, just to polish myself. Been watching YouTube videos, buying data here and there, watch, download, and all that. So it's been quite an investment, personal investment into this journey, and it has started paying off gradually. No, yesterday I had a student. He's in the US. He's on the page. The moment I posted I'm teaching, the guy contacted me and he paid $200. He's learning. We started the class yesterday. So, and I was telling him I was doing it for free, but people were not patronizing. So I had to stop doing it for free. And he said, yeah, Charlie, it was the right thing I did because in the US, even nothing goes for nothing. That was what he said. Even the whites, if you want them to do anything for you, you have to pay something to get it. So, and people don't value free things. It's a fact. Whatever that is free, people don't really value. So that is why I decided to charge. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me pick this call. I'll be back. But if anybody has anything, you can unmute yourself and ask or contribute.
Office 138.
Okay, so this session is ending now, and I'll start a new one. So just be on the page for the link. I'll share the link in 10 minutes.